Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you've been here before, my name is Nomsa, and if you are new, I hope you like what you see and you subscribe. Can you believe it? We are finally on episode 4 of our series of my 40 lessons learned in 40 years. It's been a lot, but it's been something that I've enjoyed to do, to share a little bit of what I've learned in the few years that I've been around, and I hope you guys have learned a thing or two. And yeah, I don't want to waste any more time. I want to get into this, and on this one I just want to make a disclaimer. I may read a little bit here and there because I don't want to leave anything out. I'm not going to have another opportunity to let you guys know about these lessons that I've learned. So if you see me looking down every now and then, it's because I'm just reminding myself of what I want to say to you guys. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please remember to comment down below and also like this video, so we can reach a larger audience. And also please subscribe if you haven't. If you feel like you enjoy my content and you don't want to miss anything, please remember to click on the bell. That will give you a notification each time I upload a video. So yeah, let's get into our last 10 lessons that I've learned in the 40 years. Lesson 31 simply is, it is okay to say, I don't know, because it is impossible to know everything. So if there's a subject that you don't have much information on, if you're sitting around a table and there's a discussion happening, don't be scared to say, I don't know, because otherwise you're going to sound stupid if you are going to force to have comments and opinions on subjects that you know about. Just say you don't know, and that will give you an opportunity to learn, right? If you don't know, you either say you don't know and you listen, or you just keep quiet and you listen and gain information. So yeah, don't be afraid. Don't be scared to say, I don't care which setting it is. There is nobody in the world who knows everything about everything. Don't ever feel embarrassed, because when you say you do not know, like I said, it gives you an opportunity to learn something new. So don't be scared to say, I don't know. So before being a parent, this one has to do with being a parent and having children. It looks, when you are a person looking into other people's Instagram photos, you're just looking from the outside in. When you look at parents, when you look at people who just have children, it may look easy. It may look like something you want, and there's nothing wrong with that. But just know that being a parent is 5 times harder than you think. But let me tell you, it's 100% more fulfilling than you could ever imagine. So it is a very, very difficult, very hard, very challenging job, but it's very fulfilling. There is nothing that will ever make you, once you have children, you become a completely different person. I don't know how to explain it. You'll only understand it when you have them. So just know that if you are planning to have children, whether you want to have your own children, adopt children, whatever, however, make sure that you are prepared for the hard work that's going to go into it, but also prepare yourself for this so fulfilling experience that nothing could ever prepare you for. Like, it's the most fulfilling job, but be willing to put in time and effort. Lesson 33 is, if you want to succeed or make progress in anything that you love, anything that you are passionate about, anything that you believe in, be prepared to disappoint some people. It's inevitable, unfortunately. Sometimes when we work on ourselves, sometimes when we pursue things that will affect our futures in a big way, we are going to have to disappoint some people along the way. Decide if you are okay with that, because it is inevitable, and know that it is just part of the process. People will be disappointed because you don't have enough time to spend with them. You don't respond to their text messages as soon as they expect you to. You are just not available for them. Just know that those are people that you're not meant to take with you to the next level of your life. And the ones that will stick with you, that will understand, that will afford you the time to do the things that you need, those are the people that you'll take with you to the next level. So whatever you want to commit to, know that it's, unfortunately, there'll be some disappointments along the way and some people may fall off. It's just inevitable. It is what it is. Accept it and do what you feel is right for you. Lesson 34 is about being vulnerable. This word, I feel like this word has been a buzzword a lot recently. People are speaking openly about being vulnerable and how important it is for them or for just human beings to be vulnerable, and how hard it is to be vulnerable, but also just how important and how impactful being vulnerable as a person is. So I've learned that when you open up to people, let them know what challenges you're facing in life. Let them know what failures you've gone through in life. Just wearing your heart on your sleeve, how that allows the next person to also, embrace their challenges in life and also draw strength from you. Because I feel like being vulnerable, it not only empowers you, the one who, because when you speak about something, when you let another person know about something that's going on in your life, especially something that is difficult, you are almost stripping that thing off of its power. It no longer has power over you. So when you are able to talk and be open and vulnerable to the next person about your challenges or things that you're struggling with, it gives them the power to also open up, gives them the courage to open up and be vulnerable about their life and the challenges that they're facing in life. Also knowing that at the end of it, there is some sort of relief. There's a type of relief that comes with being vulnerable. And most importantly, there's a power that comes with being vulnerable. So don't be scared to open up. Obviously, you check your surrounding, you check who you're opening up to and being vulnerable to, people that will not turn back and use that against you. Just know when the right time is and be open to being open, basically. Yeah. Lesson 35 for me has been to understand that most of the time, especially with family and friends, when people come and open up to you and share their challenges or whatever that they would like to share with you, that is maybe a thing that is hard for them at the time, a lot of the time they're not looking for you to help them. They're just looking for you to be an ear, for them to offload on you and just make the load a little bit lighter for them. They just need to be heard. They just need to release. So don't be scared to be around people who are facing problems, because we tend to run away from people that are experiencing challenges in life because we think they want us to help them or rescue them from that situation. Of course, there will be instances where you can rescue a person, but most of the time, people just need a shoulder to cry on. They just need someone that will pass them a tissue when they're crying, when they're sharing their life issues. Most of the time, people just want an ear, someone to hear them out and, just make them feel lighter at the end of the day. So let's not run away from, especially friends and family who are going through challenging times. Let's be there for them. Let's give them calls. Let's find out how they're doing. Let's be an ear and a shoulder for them to lean on. Lesson number 36 has been that there is no perfect time. If you are wanting to do something, you are wanting to pursue something, you are wanting to improve a craft, start a business, whatever it is, waiting for the perfect time is the worst mistake you'll ever do, because there will never be a perfect time to do anything. The more you leap and jump into things and being brave, which talks to the other lessons that I spoke about earlier of being open to failure because you learn. If you don't wait, if you have an idea, you must know also that when you have an idea to start a business, to do something, understand that you're not the only person in the whole world that has that idea. So the sooner you act on your ideas or your things that you want to pursue and do, the better for you. Also, like I said before, there is no perfect time. Progress finds you in the way. On the way, you get better as you are doing the thing. You learn lessons as you are doing the thing. You learn how to navigate it as you are doing it. So waiting for a perfect time is never a thing. It's never something. You can ask any successful person. They will tell you that when they felt the urge to start, they started and everything else came along the way. So start, because there'll never be enough time. There'll never be better equipment unless you start. Then those things will come. Lesson 37 is you will never find what you don't actively go for. You will never find things that you don't seek. Nothing is going to come to you with you sitting on the couch and waiting and just dreaming and thinking about it. Get out, get off the couch, get out of your mind and go for it. Whatever you want to achieve is not going to come to you. You have to go and get it. So remember that nothing that you want to happen for your life, in your life, or for you will ever come to you. Good things happen to people who fetch them. You go and you get what you want, you seek what you want, and then you will have what you want. Lesson 38 is do not expect to achieve much in life if what other people think about you matters. That thing is going to cripple you. You will not do anything with your life. Don't care. Of course, to a certain degree, consider people's feelings and your family, if you're married, your husband, your children, how your decision is going to affect them. But ultimately, if you're going to sit back and worry about what are people going to think of me when they see me on the internet talking to a camera, what are people going to think if I downgrade my car to better myself, to better my mental health, to get rid of the stress that I'm facing, you are not going to progress in life. You are not going to go anywhere. So be prepared to have people talk about you, because once people start talking about you, you must know you're doing something worthwhile. So don't be scared to have people talk about you and not understand you. As long as you know what you're doing and what your ultimate goal is, don't care too much about people, because that will hinder you in your journey, in your life, and you will end up not having achieved anything while they're busy with their stuff, achieving things, and you are just stuck because you're scared of what my friends are going to think. If I start this and I fail, what are people going to say? Do not cripple your future. Do not cripple yourself. Lesson number 39 is one that I want to read out because I wanted to land exactly how I hear it in my head and in my heart and how I've experienced it. So lesson number 39 is when you finally submit to the one who created you and learn to humble yourself, God will do things to you and through you that you could never have imagined. You need to allow, first of all, acknowledge that there's a greater power, there's a higher power than you. And then allow God to work in you. Be humble. Understand that God has a plan for your life and that you can dream and have plans yourself, but also always acknowledge that there is a bigger plan by your creator that you need to pray that it aligns with you and what you want for your life. So remember that you are not here on earth alone. It was not a mistake that you are here. You were created by someone bigger than you, and they know everything about you, and when you surrender to them and ask for help, receive help from God, then you will do great and marvelous things, because there is no bigger confidence that comes with the confidence of knowing that you are not walking alone on this earth, that you have God, the creator, your creator, the creator of the heavens and the earth and everything in the universe. Just remember that, to allow God to work in you, to humble you and to guide you. Lesson 40 is also about God. Guys, I love God. I'm passionate about God and allowing God to work in my life. And it is my life's purpose to please God, to live a life that makes Him happy, to live fully in my gifts, and to honor and glorify Him through my gifts. So lesson number 40 says that, so there's a saying that goes, God doesn't give you anything that you cannot handle. That is a lie, because God does allow us to go through hard things in life, challenging things that we even ask ourselves, like, what are you thinking? Where do you think I get the strength to handle this? How am I going to get out of this situation? But understand that God gives us, or allows us, to go through tough times. He gives us challenges that are so big that we don't see ourselves getting through them. But the only way we can get through them is if we seek Him and we ask Him to help us get through those challenges, okay? God will help you. He will make you be strong. God will give you courage to get through those challenges. So whatever you do, involve God in your life. Do that for yourself. God will give you the biggest courage that no motivational speaker will ever give you, no preacher will ever give you. God Himself is the only one that gives you that kind of courage. So you will face problems in life where you don't know where to go, and the only way to go is the God way, and He will give you the courage and He will give you the strength to get through it. So those are my 40 lessons that I've learned in 40 years. Obviously, it's not everything that I've learned. There's different other aspects of life that I haven't even touched on. But generally, these are lessons that I feel have impacted the person that I am today. And, having gone through them, I feel like they will help you as well, because these are things that may impact your life in a big way at some stage in your life. So I hope you enjoyed them, and I hope that you can go back to these videos if you face a problem, you face a challenge that you need some advice on, or you don't know how to navigate, that you can always go back to these videos and get some sort of assistance. My goal is for you to get at least one lesson that will help make life a little bit easier for you. Like I said, we go through things because we don't want you to go through them. We face difficult times and don't have solutions and have to go through the hard way so that the next person doesn't have to. So that was the whole point of the series, and I hope you enjoyed it. I definitely enjoyed it because it got me an opportunity to reflect on some of the things that I've gone through in life and how I've come out of them. And I really hope that it has an impact in your life as well. Thank you guys for watching, and I appreciate all the comments that I'm getting. I appreciate the love. I appreciate the subscribers that I've gotten. I'm on the road to 100 subscribers. It's amazing because I only started with less than 10 subscribers, and within 2 months I'm already at almost 100 subscribers. I appreciate it very much for those who have subscribed, and if you haven't, please remember to click on the subscribe button and click the like button as well, so that I can reach more fabulous people like yourselves. Thank you so much. I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.